Hey guys, I'm really excited to announce that Newly Sober is now a partnership with Oasis Recovery Center here in Asheville, North Carolina. Today I'm talking to a good friend of mine, Sam Dezern, who came through this program when I was working as a behavioral health technician. He just got a year sober, and now he's working as a behavioral health technician, helping other people get sober. Check out this incredible story of recovery. May as well chat for a second.
Yeah.
How long have you been clean now?
Let's see.
A little over a year.
In 3 days, a year and a month.
Damn.
Yeah.
Man, I was sleeping on your congrats on a year post.
You're right.
I'm not going to say congrats on a year and a month. I'm going to say congrats on a year.
Right. Yeah, it's been wild.
It's got a better ring to it, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, and a month?
And a month, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right?
13 months.
And it's the most I've had, like, outside of treatment. I've had over a year before, but it's always been because I did like 9 months to a year worth of treatment.
Yeah.
So, like, this has been my first, like, real life experience with being sober and adding to my life and stuff like that. So it's been great.
Yeah. And you're, and now you're working as a BHT, which is
Yeah.
the real deal. That's a serious job, you know. I don't know if we get enough credit for what we do, you know.
But it's great. Like, it's not my recovery, but it's a special part of it.
Yeah.
Just everyday reminder and seeing like people progress.
Yeah.
It just, pumps me up for my own recovery.
What else is going on? So you got a vehicle, you got a place to live, you know, you got your own place, you got some freedom, and you got a killer job helping people get sober and stuff. And you're just, we're going to the gym together. We're getting jacked. We're getting tan. Like, what else is there, really? This is it.
Yeah. So, like, coming straight out of treatment, like, you want so much.
Yeah.
And you want it just like that.
Yeah.
There was like a 2 or 3 month period that I had goals in place and I was doing things to reach those goals.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't quite grasp it yet.
Yeah.
And that was really hard. That was probably the toughest time in the past year I've had because, like, I had set my sights on getting this job. I had, started to build my circle around me. Mm-hmm. But I still I didn't have everything in place in my life to make everything happen yet.
Yeah.
But just, I just kept at it.
Yeah, just patience.
Yeah, and I
diligence.
and I don't have those usually.
Right.
But, like, my mother, like, kind of told me something to begin with, when I got out. She was just like, your rent's paid? And I was like, yes, ma'am. You got food on the table? Yes, ma'am. And then, you're doing all right now.
Right.
And she's like, you just need to sit down for a minute.
Come on.
And I was like, you know what? I guess I do, and that was a big pill for me to swallow for a little while. But then, like I said, I just kept on adding. Like, I would do this and kind of get to a point, and I'm like, all right, now what else can I add?
Yeah.
And it started basically with the circle of people I put around me.
Yeah.
That was the biggest step by far. That's what I was attracted to. That's what I wanted to be. I found people that had what I wanted. And I put them in place around me.
Yeah.
And then the rest is really just kind of taking care of itself.
Yeah.
Just by continuing doing what I was supposed to do.
Yeah, and just making little improvements day by day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, a lot of times when I was like trying to be in recovery, I could do the big 180. Like, I could stop.
Right.
But then I couldn't do the little stuff every day like you're talking about.
Right.
To maintain that.
Yeah.
And that's where I'll always, like, fall back.
Yeah.
And this time, like, I knew the 180 would be fine. I could come up here. I could go to treatment. Treatment's easy for me.
Right.
I mean, you can be whoever you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do it for 2 or 3 weeks to a month, whatever.
Yeah.
And then real life hits you again. So, like, I was like, treatment, oh, yeah, bring that on. I know what to do there.
Right.
But after that, that's the question.
Right. Like, how do you start a life? Like, a real life.
Exactly.
Reintegrate with society.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you faced jail time, so that's an incredible turnaround, like going to jail, being institutionalized and kind of forced into this way of life. You're spending time with other folks that have, like, broken the law and they've ended up in this place. So you're not necessarily in a place of healing per se.
No,
you know,
because you have to, when you go in a situation like that, you have to completely like dumb down your feelings and completely shut off your mind to pretty much anything that's just not right in front of your face.
Right.
You can't think about very much that's going on the outside because you'll drive yourself crazy.
Right.
You know, I thought about my family, I thought about my circumstance, all that kind of stuff. But as far as like dwelling on it, like I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
That was the only way you make it by in there.
Yeah.
So coming up here, like it took a good like 2 to 3 weeks to even like jumpstart having like thoughts and feelings again.
Yeah.
To even just the smallest thing.
Right. And it's probably not safe to have feelings in there either if you have like a bunch of violent people around you that like, you know, target people like that and find who's vulnerable and
and they just use it against you.
Yeah.
And you use it against yourself in there too.
Yeah.
Like it's just it's a bad situation to be in.
So you turned it around though. You know, you've reintegrated. I'm sure you're loving freedom. You know, having wheels, having a car, and a place that you call your own. Like you know, when people don't have that going for them, you're like, man, I just wish that you could jump into my skin for like 10, 20 minutes and just feel this feeling for a second so that you know, like, it's worth it. It's worth putting in the time and the energy. Because it's really not like that. It's really not like we're not talking about getting famous and riding around in yachts and stuff. We're talking about just having like a simple place to call your own and a way to get around. You know what I mean? So you can see your friends, you know, go to the gym, go to a restaurant every once in a while. Simple things.
Like, just like we talked about the other day at the gym. Like, I'm not rich, but like, I'm the happiest I've ever been. Yeah. And I don't need money. Like, one day, I want to build something and I want to be able to retire and stuff like that. But as far as like right now in this moment, like, that's not the top priority anymore. Yeah. And I think like, humbling yourself to them kind of things, you know, has been big for me. Yeah. Just like moving into my own place, even though I have roommates, like having my own bathroom, having a bedroom I don't have to share because I'm not in sober living or in a jail cell. Like that little stuff that people have no idea that they think about. Like I just love it.
I will never take having my own toilet for granted ever again now that you've said that. Yeah.
You know, not having to wipe down the seat every time you walk in. Like, it's just, but it's awesome. Like, you just walk in and you just smile and you're just like, okay.
Yeah, like, that's my toilet.
Yeah, that's...
That's incredible, man. Right on, dude. Well, thank you for testing out this gear with me. I think I am going to publish this, so congrats. You're on episode 1 of the Oasis podcast.
All right.
I love you, brother.
I love you, man.
Congrats on a year and
a month. Yeah.